Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much guys for subscribing to our channel. God bless you. Please, if you are new to our YouTube channel and you've not subscribed, kindly do so. So in today's tutorial we will learn how to draft and sew an overlap crop top. So the first thing you need is your basic bodice. Please, I have done a detailed tutorial on how to draft a basic bodice with bust dart because we need it in this tutorial. I'll just drop the link in the description box below so that we can follow. So let's get down to business. This will be my front and this will be my back. So what I will do next is to measure my shoulder, which is a 7.5. Then repeat the same thing to 7.5. Okay, so the next thing is to input my armhole measurements. That will be 7 plus 1.5. I'll have 8.5. I'll just measure the 8.5 all around. Please, that's why I said I'll drop the link so that you will know how we get our chest line. But what I'm actually doing is my chest line. I've calculated my chest line already. I just want to connect. So I will just repeat my shoulder measurement here so as to get a straight line. The same thing too. Can you see? So for the front here, just come up by 3 inches. Then for the back, I will divide what I have here. For the front shoulder slope is always longer than the back. So for the front here is a 1.5, while the back here is 1 inch. So I will divide what I have from this chest line to the shoulder slope for the back. I have 7.5 divided by 2 will give me 3.75. So now the midpoint for the back is ½ inch. Then y for the front is a 0.75. Can you see? I'll just connect. Okay, I want to get my armhole, but before that, let me just insert my bust measurement. The bust measurement I'm working with is 32.5 divided by 4 will give me 8.125. But let me just add 0.25 for ease. I'll repeat the same thing here and add 0.25 for ease. Then come in with my armhole curve. Can you see? Then for this side too, wow. So the next thing is to input my length. It's a crop top, and the crop top we have band. So from here to the under bust is what I want to measure here now, and it's 12 inches for the front. Then for the back, it will be 10 inches. Yes, the front is longer than the back. That's why I said, please, I'll drop the link so that you can follow the tutorial. Ten inches. Then this for the front is 12 inches. So can you see? Now the next thing, for the front, let me input my bust points. That's 9.5 here. That's my shoulder to nipple. Can you see? Then I'll connect. Okay, so I will just input my under bust circumference here, which is 26 divided by 4, give me 6.5. Then I'll add 1 inch for that, 7.5. I'll repeat the same thing here too, 7.5. Can you see? So the next thing is to connect. Then this other side too. Then before I connect here, there's one thing we call back tightening. So let me just do it. I'll go in by ½ inch here, then I'll replace it here and then connect. So here now I'm connecting it to the half to here. From here we have 3.75, so repeat the same thing, 3.75. So from here now we have our zipper allowance, but let's leave that one for now. Now I want to input my darts. So I need my bust span here, and the bust span I'm working with here is 3.5. I'll measure it then on the bust point. Remember, this is our under bust, this is the bust point. Then I'll connect. Repeat the same thing too here. From here my 3.5, then my 3.5 too on the chest line, then I'll connect. Then the ½ inch, that's, and I'll connect. Can you see? Then the same thing too, ½ inch, ½ inch, I'll connect it. Wow. So now what we need to do next is to align this side. You can see that the front is longer than the back. Then how do we now do that? From the bust point here, come in by the difference. So the difference I have here is 2 inches. So from here, just mark the 2 inches. Can you see? And connect straight to the darts, to the bust point rather, straight to this bust point. Now we are through, but we need to input our neck. So the neck width I want to use is let me use 3 by 3 for, because we are still going to alter this to our overlap. So 3 inches by 3 inches. Then for the back, 3 inches by, and let me just do 3 by 3. Like I said, we are still going to alter it to our overlap. Can you see? Okay, before I cut out, let me just do my zipper. 1 inch. Straight to this place. Straight. Then we are through. Let me cut out. After that, we will now, sorry, we have to connect our neck width here. I have to connect the neck width to the shoulder slope. Yes, I'll first of all cut out this so that I can align the side for us to see. Let me demarcate the front from the back. Okay, so what I will do next is this center stop straight to, I will just stop at the bust point and close. Can you see? So perfect for us. Let me just do it again so that you can understand what I just did. Can you see? And by the time I place it, can you see it as aligned? So let me just tape it down with my paper tape and then we continue. Okay, all I want to do now is to cut this side. Cut the apple. The neckline. This one was just my borderline before I started, so, and if I didn't cut it out, it will add to my measurements. That's why I'm cutting it out. So can we see now that it has aligned? Let me cut the back. Okay guys, you can see we are done with the cutting. All I want to do is for the front, let me just cut out that leg. Okay, so the next thing for us to do now is to alter these our basic bodies to overlap. So the next thing to do is I will measure for my overlap. You can do 3 inches or more, but for me, or for this tutorial, I will do 3.5 inches. Then come in with my ruler and connect. Wow. So now for the front, I'll place it here and tape down. Then tape down. So the next thing to do now is to alter the neckline here. So on the neck width here, you know we did 3 by 3, so I will just go in by 1 inch. I'll go in by 1 inch. Why are we going in by 1 inch here? As in, it depends on what you want. I'll go in by 1 inch here. Then I will connect from this my neck width to the edge here. Can you see? So the next thing now we have to do is so as to avoid gaping here at the neckline, you just come down by ½ inch, 0.5. Come down by 0.5. Then if here too, come up by 0.5 and connect to this. Can you see? And connect. So from here to we connect to this shoulder tip here. Wow. So the next thing for us to do is to determine our sleeve length, because we are cutting the sleeve together. So the sleeve length I will use here is 19.5. This is for me. It differs, you know, it depends on preference. But now I have to come in with my curve here because I need a straight line. I need a straight line, but very slanted. You know, our shoulder is slanted, so I cannot just come with my ruler and draw something like this. No. So come in with this my curve here. And extend. Can you see? And extend. So I want to measure my 19.5 now. My 19.5. Okay, So now what I want to do next is to connect for this my shoulder length down to my top like this. Just come in with your curve and then connect. Can you see? Wow, so beautiful. Yeah, that's all. What I will do now is to come in with my paper, scissors and cuts. Just follow like that and cut it out. So let me do that now. Okay guys, so I have cut out my pattern. You know, for the back you repeat the same thing you did for the front. So what I did was that after that I added all my seam allowances. Can you see? All one. Then by the side just add 1 inch, or it depends. So now I have placed it on my fabric. I folded my fabric into 2. So what I am to do now is to cut out. So I will also cut out facing. Cutting out facing for the front, then also facing for the back. Then we meet on the sewing machine. Okay, so what I want to do now is to attach my facing. Sew it down. I've attached it already. I want to sew it down to the front and repeat the same thing. You know, we have 2 pieces for the front, then 2 pieces also for the back. So I'll just sew it down now for both front and back. I'm sewing on 1/2 inch. That was the same allowance that I added. Okay guys, so I cut out band because I want band for my crop top. It's just 4.5 inches by, can you see, 4.5 inches. Then the width is my under bust circumference plus zipper allowance. So I've notched the middle, and this is the middle of my crop top. I'll just attach like this and then sew it all around. I've also sewed down the side seam, so the band will go all the way from here. Then remember, this is a sleeve. Go all the way straight to the zipper allowance. Then I will do the same thing to the other side. Then after I am through, I will just go and then weave the inside, all these rough edges. Then I will now show us the finished look. Okay guys, this is the outcome of our overlap crop top. Can you see how beautiful and lovely it is? Please make yours and share with us. Thanks so much for watching.